Today is Friday the 10th of September and I've been living in Amsterdam for 8 weeks now. And yes, I know I've been completely able and I apologise for that. Well, not really, but basically I would like to be making videos, but I am genuinely so busy. And I actually have 2 exams coming up in less than 2 weeks, so I'm freaking out right now. Most of the study abroad websites I've seen, people have been very do a whole year, it's better to do that, but I'm still really glad that I chose to only do a term, because as much as I love being here, I also really love Brighton and my friends there still, so I'm glad that I am going to be back in Brighton in January. But I'm also so glad that I made the decision to do study abroad, and I can really see why everyone who goes and it comes back and is just like, just do it. And at the same time, this does feel like my actual genuine life. I don't feel like I'm living off in a fantasy land. I can't feel like that because of the sheer amount of work I have to do. But I love being here, I love cycling around. I was actually talking to one of my friends saying I feel like I'm not making the most of being here because there's so many of the museums, etc. that I haven't gone to because of just time, and also because my accommodation's very sociable, which is on one hand good, but sometimes I like a bit more alone time, but we always hang out, which is nice. But that's the original point, that I feel like I haven't done lots of the cultural stuff. And my friend said to me, well, just by being there and living there, you're still just absorbing your surroundings, which is true, and that actually made me feel a lot better. I also actually have done stuff. For example, Cara came to stay, so we had 2 full-on days, and we went to the Anne Frank house, which is definitely worth a visit, and also the Van Gogh Museum, did a canal tour. See, I said I haven't done that much, but I really have. Also, like the 2 places I have classes are in the main canal belt historical place in Amsterdam, so I get to just be there quite a lot as well. The last weekend I went to Oktoberfest, which was so much fun. Just liter mugs of beer, and also just the atmosphere and the constant singing, and everyone seemed really happy, and it's definitely something I would like to visit again if I get the chance to. But also while there, I kind of missed being in Amsterdam, so that just goes to show how settled I do feel here. Which did take its time. I was actually quite homesick in the beginning. I spent the first 2 days really regretting the decision to come here, and it's that stage where you don't really know anyone properly yet and everything's like uncertain. It's like, why would I choose to do this when I was already happy where I was? But as I say now, I'm really happy that I'm here. And as I mentioned before, my accommodation is really social. Like, we will hang out with each other every evening and we cook together, which is really lovely. It's so nice to have a close-knitness, and it's also cool to just be living with other international students and seeing the different languages people can speak, and just seeing how people live up to stereotypes or don't live up to stereotypes. My one wish would be that, which I also felt in my first year, is that there are just small hours in the day to make YouTube videos and also just read a book for fun, because I'm just doing so much reading for my courses now, I just don't want to read anymore. And I actually have filmed videos while here, but I just then haven't had the time to edit them. And when I sit on footage for a long time, for weeks, especially if it's a vlog updating you on my life, I kind of just lose the will to edit it. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing if you started uni for the first time this year, or if you're taking a gap year, or even if you yourself are doing study abroad or considering doing study abroad. There's just so much educational stuff to ask about. And hopefully I will see you soon. Bye.